Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Welcome to my Zone Online School. My name is Lentina Huakus and I'm joined by my friend. This week's theme is shapes. But before we start with our lesson, let's sanitize our hands. It is very important to sanitize our hands so we can kill all our germs. Make sure your hands are nice and dry. Today's lesson will be the number 5 and counting. Can you turn to page 18? Wow, look at that number. Who can tell me what number that is? That is number 5. You are so clever. Yes. What number comes before number 5? I can see you know. Yes, it's number 4. And what number comes after number 5? Number 6. You are so clever. Now let's come back to number 5 now and look at the number, how we form this number. Because it's very important to learn how to form the letter correctly. So we start at the arrow, we go down and around, and then we make a line on top. You are so good. Now, we're going to sing our little rhyme for number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we are not going to sing the whole song, just the first part of the song. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Yes, can you repeat that again with teacher? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Okay, we're just going to do that, and tomorrow we will continue with the rest of the song. Yes, let's go back to page 18. Yes, there we're going to count the dots. Let's make sure and touch and count so that we cannot get confused. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Now we're going to write number 5 in the blocks. But before we do that, we will come back to the blackboard. Teacher will write the number 5 on the board, and our friend is going to help us to complete the dots. He will make sure that we have 5 dots by number 5. Yes, you are correct. So just wait and see what teacher's going to do. Let me take my crayon. I start there at the top. I go down and make a hoop here. And then I make a line there. Yes, you can practice, because practice makes perfect. And we're going to ask our friend to come and count the dots and see how many she will add so that we can have 5 dots. So can you count that slowly? Okay, so how many you will add on there? 1. She is so clever. I am so happy. Thank you so much. Now we have got number 5 and we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. Well done. I hope you will finish writing the number 5 on page 18 at home with your time. Let's turn to page 19. Yeah, I can see a number 5 again. In disguise, that means you can only see some part of the 5. Yes, you can see a face, but that's how the number 5 is hidden behind. Well done. Now that is the 5th commandment. I will kindly ask mommy and daddy to explain at home what it means so that you can just sit down, listen to mommy and daddy and color it in. That was very quick. So we will now turn to page 20. On this page, we will find a match. Yes, the number which is the same at the right hand side and the left hand side you have to join with a line. Well done, you already know. Seems to me you have done this before. Now let's look at the first box. Yes, with the squares. That's a circle, you are right. Thank you for telling me. It is a circle with 4 squares inside. Now if we look at the opposite side, there you can see the number dots. Well done. Now that is already done for you, we count and make sure, even though it's already done. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are right. Now you put the line, draw a line across to join with the other 4. Let's look at the second one. Yes, it looks like a face. 2 eyes and a nose. Well done. Now we can count that. 1, 2, 3. And then you get your pencil. You look on the opposite side and then you join that number with the 3 dots on the other side. Just look very carefully. Ask mommy and daddy to help you. And then you join the circles together with the same amount of dots. That is the exercise. Hope you will do the rest of the exercise all by yourself at home. Let's turn to page 21. On page 21, we have got 3 different things to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. I'm sorry. Write the number 5. We already practiced to write the number 5 on the blackboard. So you can now sit up straight, get your pencil, hold it correctly, and then you complete writing your number 5 in that column. Yes. Count how many fishes are there. Yes, remember our song? We just did with the 5 fishes. Well done. So now you're going to count. Remember to touch and count. Very important so that you cannot get confused. So count the first fishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you write it in the open space. Well done. Let's move on. Copy the pattern. It says there on that page. We are still on page 21. Yes, just stay on that page and let's look at the 5 dots. Yes, we have got the 5 dots on the blackboard as well, but our dots are orange. In this case, you're going to look at the dots, count the dots, and then you write the number. That's already done for you. But let's move on to the next column. Because it's a pattern, you have to repeat exactly the same thing. Yes, you are correct. Now you write the dots and the number 5. Again the dots and the number 5 until you can carry on and on, because I like to do patterns. Now the last one there, it shows a number line, but there is a number missing. So we're going to start and count from 0, because number 0 is very important. It is a placeholder. If we carry on counting, we will need number 0 in the future. So let's start with 0. 1, 0 means you can put your hands behind your hands, because that means nothing. Yes. And then it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are correct. Number 5 was missing. And then you carry on, write it in, and it goes 7, 8, 9, 10. That was very nice working with you. You are making me very excited because you are listening very well. Let's turn to page 22 now. Well done. On page 22, we're going to write our numbers again, starting from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you are so lucky because it's already done for you on the paper. You just need to trace over those numbers and you will be done in a minute. Now the next exercise says count the geese on there. Yes, they are little birds swimming in the swimming pond. So now you can count them and then you write the number in the provided space. Yes, you are correct. Now let's do the last one. It's already done for you. The blocks are there. We start from 0 and then we carry on counting up to 10. Let's start. 0 means hands behind your hands because there's nothing. Okay, 1, then you write it in. 2, you write it in. 3, you write it in. 4, write it in. 5, write it in. And then we count on because 6, 7, 8, and 9 is already done for you. But you can still trace over those numbers just for you to get better at your number formation. Hope you will finish the rest of the exercises and make sure you color in everything. Well done. Hope you have enjoyed today's lesson like we did. It was good counting with you. But before we leave, let's sanitize our hands. Very important to remember this, to sanitize, to kill all the germs on our hands. But we're forgetting to call Zosie to come and say bye.
What is social distancing? Hi everyone, I am Zoshi and I'm back. It literally just means that you need to stay home all the time and keep away from crowded places. And remember to keep your distance from your friends too. Everybody stay safe. Yay! Till next time. Bye!